Yeah. Let's get it. Hopefully it worked this time, man. This shit be fucking up, bro.
EA
Damn,
Sports
it's working.
coverage of the NFL brings
Shit.
us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh,
What's up, Steelers?
Pennsylvania, and
Mr. Big
Acrisure
League. What's
Stadium.
going on, bro?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Man, shut up. You don't know who's gonna come out on top. Just be talking. You been saying the same thing 13 years, homeboy.
Here's the longtime Bronco Jason Elam to get us started.
Yeah.
And off we go.
That boy Dollar Store Lewis Reddick.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Trying to put that Diddy wood down, nigga. Bro, you got that fat ass nigga out there?
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And incomplete to open things up.
Not
Hey,
a great
man.
start dropping his first target, but
Don't
let's
put that
face
big
it,
bitch
it
out
won't
on
be
the
his
route
last
no more.
chance because he'll get opportunities to
Better
make up
have
for
his
that
ass
one
blocking.
throughout this game.
I nut the potato salad out of his ass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Come on.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now here's Mahomes. This short
Come
pass
on,
in the
man.
hands of Njoku. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
I like the way he
Let's
read the
face it, you
field.
can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able
short
to
to deep,
disguise
I
him
see that.
because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him
I can respect
anywhere,
that.
but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh,
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
come on. Oh, my
Completes
God.
it to Julio Jones.
It's one of those days,
And
huh?
they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wide open. Good play,
And this
big
is
bitch.
caught. And into
Still
the
a big
end
bitch.
zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris
God
Boswell
damn.
now for the
You
extra
said
point.
61 yards, go?
And he'll put
Man,
it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
we got a shootout in Detroit. Bro, what was the open under
Boswell
on
now
this?
to kick
50?
it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Powering his way forward.
Sauced him.
And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
Sauce him down. Sauce him
up. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
That look like Jalen Phillips over there. I know you got my guy.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
I know you got my guy.
And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now Leinart. Throw caught by Achane.
Ooh-wee.
Just well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, my God.
A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now,
He's still
only
in
they were
points.
all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
This will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run straight ahead with Achane.
Huh.
And just shouting.
Come on, Achane.
Come
on, Achane.
Dolphins touchdown.
Get the lock off my dog feet. Come on, man.
30 yards. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well,
always a threat.
That makes this offense go.
Don't get it twisted. Always a threat, homeboy.
You've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Get the defense right.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, here's Jones. Down the sideline he goes.
Good play.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Julio Jones, 73 yards.
Yeah, they ain't going to win the game, though. I guarantee you that.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score.
Oh, come on. You let him drop it right in the bucket. Good throw, Daniels.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Why you lead the league in interception and don't make a play on the ball? Come on, bruh.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I think McKinley
The
leading the league
Dolphins at the line
anyways.
ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They ain't gonna get it, Jimmy.
A play fake, now lined to throw. They'll swing this
first. I'll take that.
Achane. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Achane on the counter. Brought down on the play by Chance Campbell. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Leinart. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones. 59 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Oh, you supposed to pick that, bro.
For the PAT. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Good job.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Dang.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
A little bit of power, bro. That's crazy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage.
Send that big bitch in the middle. Not the jello pudding out his ass.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today.
Keep his ass on the outside where he belongs.
Helping force that incompletion.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Come on, bro. Get out of my face.
It looks like he's got it.
How you?
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught at the 20.
Ooh, good job.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play.
Hey, that's crazy. I couldn't even see my dude back there. That's cheating. He too big, bro.
And the Steelers will take the lead.
I couldn't even see my dude. I thought he was wide open, bro.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Come on. We're going to get some points. That's one thing we is going to do.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Put a number on it. Put a number on it. I ain't put no number on it. We're going to score.
Chill out, bro. Midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Get on the ball, get on the ball.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Get on the ball, get on the ball.
Back to throw, Leinart.
Cleared him. Cleared him.
20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah,
the hospital clear.
Secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
I thought I was gone. Clear.
Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him.
Come on, Jimmy.
That decision can open up even more big plays.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The line of scrimmage.
Hey, man, we got 2 rounds to go. I'm going to play it safe, man.
Here's Liner.
Oh, not too safe. Not too safe.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I get the ball back till we call that double dip.
Final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Come on, Julio. Come on,
and
Julio.
We're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
No, it's Saturday.
Final
I'm putting no
play of the
D in
first
front of your
half,
name now.
barring
I'm
a
make it
penalty
done,
as
Julio.
they come
Be
up on
Julio.
1st and 10. Final shot before the half.
Don't do it, buddy.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Don't do it, buddy. Come on, come on. Come on, you slowing me down, bro. Oh, my God.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of the first half.
I should have cut the other way.
So we've hit
Y'all been a triple
intermission. It's
dip.
halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Ooh, that boy trying to...
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
So we lit up. We lit up now. Let's see what we can do. I can take a chance, and now we lit up.
Now it's Liner.
Take some chances now. We lit up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
To throw is Liner.
My bad. Damn.
And I think that one might have been
that's my
intercepted,
fault.
but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as...
I appreciate that. Now you can't challenge. All turnovers are challenged.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Liner down to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Here's Liner.
Come on, bro.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Come on.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play.
I don't like that.
They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because
I don't like this, bro. He on me like a turtleneck. I need some room, bro.
These defenders, they're locked in and really
I need
focused.
some room. I need some room. I need some room.
Right around the 10-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit
too
much.
You live like
forget
that.
the other
Yeah,
options
you live
out
like
there.
that.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. The tight end in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught by McCaffrey for a Dolphins touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
He was stopping me, bro.
No reason to wait.
Go ahead
and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will
James, you got to attack the ball. You can't let it just come to you, bro. It's still a bad pass, though.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive... And Mahomes
fat ass
again, and it's intercepted across midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really...
Good game, bro. Next round should be ready. That was a long game, bro. Yeah. Let's go.
We are about 15 miles north of
Oh, it's going to be a
downtown
long
Miami.
day.
This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are
That boy
along
got
with
them
us. Greg
dogs
got a
out
couple
there.
offenses here that love to take their shots down the field. So the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out.
Okay, we got
The
Chris
correlation
Johnson
between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, old saying is make them snap it again.
Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I see, but we're going to play today, boy.
2nd and 7. Madden. Now he throws back over the middle.
Oh, that boy done been there before. You done did that before.
On the other side of midfield.
You know how you going to keep doing it, but you done did that before.
Job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on, bro. Supposed to catch that, bro. Click on. How you click on Jackson?
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
That boy lucky.
Back to throw is Manning.
There we go. That's from early. I deserve that. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. I deserve that.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
Supposed to have that early, you know.
Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves.
I think that boy go through like 3 interceptions already.
And then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
We got that Chris Johnson card. Yeah. That boy got a legend status last.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action with Manning. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
I see the other dude block my guy.
And
I get
not going to catch up
you. We on that.
He will score.
We on that.
80 yards. Touchdown, New York.
I like that.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level.
Glad he did it early, not late.
Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I see. Boy got 52 points at halftime. That's crazy.
First and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane.
How you want to live your life on the
And
edge,
he'll
huh?
work forward for about 3. It's
Live
second
your
down.
life on the edge, huh?
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is third and 10. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. 2 minutes to play. First half. All
Stay here, hit that
at
like button,
7.
hit that like button.
We'll come back to Miami after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he can't get away. They rally to the
Jet ain't
football
doing
on
nothing today,
defense
boy.
and bring him down for no gain. To throw is Eli. A ball deep for the end zone.
You can do it.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Man open is Jones. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Extra point attempt to come here.
He thought he was just going to take him.
Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
Really D right.
This fielded at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On the play fake, here's Manning. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Bro,
and he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Extra point attempt.
Okay.
It's up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21 to 14 lead.
My only question.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
That's all your points right there, bro.
Austin now to return this. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane.
No, he did it
The
late.
hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll look to throw. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
That's
One
crazy.
of the Giants has it. Yeah. And
That's
he is
crazy.
going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
That's crazy.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Puka. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Tighten up.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Jones motioning here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Mm-hmm.
Back to throw. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jesus, it's crazy.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half.
Mm-hmm.
1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He gets free. He's inside the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
Oh, they've been taken. They got to give me
A
something.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 61 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's taken in by Achane.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From out of the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, come on, man.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's
And the
crazy.
Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6.
This game
These
be
second
tripping.
half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you
That's
come away with
crazy.
0.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, bro.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break.
Bruh.
It's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Come on, man.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So, 3 quarters.
That's crazy.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now, faking the give. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That's why I'm
They
got.
got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. To throw, it's Manning. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That is hot. What a throw. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and
Don't worry
they'll
about that,
send
bro.
this
I'm the
one
coach.
away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring game, bro.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big.
It's a good game,
they now
though.
take a 2-score advantage.
4th round.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
He was tough as I played.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep.
Huh?
And he can only get back to the 16-yard
Yeah,
line.
I ain't giving up now. You know that.
They'll come up for 1st
Touchdown.
and 10.
Gibbs, boy.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
Bruh.
This is one of those situations that plays directly
that.
into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jones motioning here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, I think he had 94. He still should have fit that in there.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good game, bro.
They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
That was a good one.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
I let him get 3 broken plays. 3 TDs. He got 31. Damn. It's all good. 3rd. It's all good.
So a road win here for the Giants. They proved much the best in the...
Just $5. Just 5 PSN. The PSN cards. Yeah, you get it on your account. Gonna get it like win 3 of them. Gonna get a pack. That's it. Huh? Oh.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Henry. This one brought in by Jefferson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Henry. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Into space at the 45. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Nice upfield move there by Gerald McCoy, getting in there to make the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Henry. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Operating from the gun. Henry. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Jackson now to return. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Leinart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
On 2, ready? 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To throw is Leinart. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. Now they can't bring him down. Still going. And still fighting. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Up the middle, Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Achane. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Leonard. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just one field goal in a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane.
Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20.
2nd and 6. And they'll give this to Achane.
And down he'll go at the 25.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here's Leonard.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Leonard now to throw. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Back to throw, Leonard. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun.
Henry. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. In motion, the tight end.
Now it's Leinart.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Johnson.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The tackle by Brian Dawkins. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Henry. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Achane hit, and the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Henry. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Able to find Jones. And that's going to be a first down to the 35 as the clock continues to run.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll have another first down as he gets out of bounds as well to stop the clock.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. So long, everybody.
I don't like that field, man. Dang.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Let's go. Get this thing
Here's
popping,
the
man.
longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Montana. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Elam able to put this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, Elam back out to kick it away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
To throw is Montana. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Leinart.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones, 40.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway.
They did it early now.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action. Here's Leinart.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
On third down, Achane.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive.
Henry. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Again, it's Stevenson.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Ramondre Stevenson
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Elam, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That was on.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Up the middle, H.N. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd down and 1. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. H.N. gets it from the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 13. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Jaguars are going to get